Greetings and welcome back everyone. In this video I want to speak about, as you can see, model number 1, CRT. My favorite actually is the 4-hour range, supposedly 1 a.m. or 5 a.m., purge at 9 a.m. and the expansion of the candle. I want to speak to you about it and share some ideas as well of how I look at the model and share some intricacies of time and how I actually trade it and how I will be trading it in the future. Okay, so this is it. In front of you is the layout, the blueprint of the whole model. Okay, we have a range of candle. This is the 4-hour high, this is the 4-hour low, supposedly of 5 a.m. okay, we have a key level. It can be an FVG, it can be an old high or a low. Okay, it can be a breaker block on a higher time frame like daily. It can be a breaker block on a weekly time frame. It can be an order block on a daily, on a higher time frame, an FVG, old lows or anything. This is a bullish scenario, of course. Okay, so we wait for the purge, turtle soup, and then we wait for a change in the state of delivery on the lower time frame, and then we enter and then wait for it to expand. Correct? That's the whole idea of model 1, right? But I want to share with you something and how I see it actually. Okay, supposedly we have a candle range. Okay, this is your 5 a.m. candle. Okay, sorry, this looks good. Okay, this is your 5 a.m. candle. This is your range high, right? This is your range low. All right, now what we have over here is the open of 9 a.m. and the close of 9 a.m. Suppose this is the whole 4-hour range of 9 a.m. candle. Okay, okay, where did it go? It's right here. Okay, so this is the 4-hour open of 9 a.m. candle. This is the close. Okay, now I know we all know there is a key level below and the bias should be according to the higher time frame order flow. It should be the purge of the time should be this 9 a.m. and everything, of course, right? What we want is price to open. Okay, price opens up, drops below, takes the key level, gives us a change in the state of delivery, and then the candle closes. This is the 9 a.m. candle. After that, of course, you are waiting for an OTE and then the kiss of death and then the expansion towards the high. All right, this is the whole scenario of the whole model. Correct? Now I want you to focus on this part. Forget about this thing right now. Okay, forget about the expansion candle. Just look at this. Imagine this is the 9 a.m. candle right here. 9 a.m. candle. Okay, it's a 4-hour range. All right, beginning from 9 a.m. over here, ending at 1 p.m. right here. Okay, and you have this scenario right here. Opens up, manipulates down, change in the state of delivery, order block, enter. What's the probability that this order block which you chose will hold and it will not hit your stop loss if you place your stop loss right here. Let's suppose this is the change in the state of delivery right here. Okay, sorry, this is the change in the state of delivery right here. And okay, what's wrong with this? Suppose you go on long over here. Okay, what's happening? Yep. Alright guys, you go long here, you put your stop loss right here, change in the state of delivery, entry. What's the probability that this leg down, the retracement to the order block, will not move further like this? What's the probability? So one thing I want to mention is which time of which quadrant or quarter of time you choose to enter, and at which particular time the change in the state of delivery occurs in between this 9 a.m. model, 9 a.m. candle. Okay, we all know that each and every time frame has 4 quarters. Okay, first quarter accumulation, second quarter manipulation, third quarter distribution, fourth quarter is the continuation or reversal of the range. Okay, so now we have what? Quarter 1, candle opens, accumulates. Quarter 2 opens up of the 4-hour range, price digs deep. Quarter 4 arrives. This is the expansion candle. You want to see either in the quarter 2 or quarter 3 the key level to be hit. The key level hits and the change in the state of delivery occurs in quarter 3, Q3 of the 4-hour range. And then at that time, not the pattern, the time of quarter 3, you have a probability that this one particular change in the state of delivery will hold. And there are some other things which I want to mention as well, but just let me make sure that yep, this is the 4th quarter and it can be either a continuation or the reversal. So make sure that your change in the state of delivery occurs in the 3rd quarter of the 4-hour range. Okay, because anyways New York time, the time frame from 9 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. is the quarter 3 of the New York session. So it's a higher probability time frame. Always look at time first, guys. Time first. It should come first. All right, one more thing I want to mention. I hope you understood it. One more thing I want to mention is, supposedly you have this leg right here, this manipulation leg. Okay, and at that particular scenario, the leg which takes the low of the CRT candle, let's suppose this is the CRT candle of 5 a.m. This is the leg, manipulation leg during the 2nd quarter of the 9 a.m. 4-hour candle. In this leg we have an IFVG, okay, on a 5-minute or a 15-minute time frame, anything which you choose, an IFVG which does not get an FVG which does not get flipped to an IFVG. So if you know what I'm saying is, there is a leg down. Okay, in this leg down there is an FVG right here, a bearish FVG. Okay, it hits the key level right here. If this FVG does not flip itself into an IFVG, if it does not happen like this, meaning I'll show you. If it does not happen like this, over here is an IFVG which flips, sorry, an FVG which flips into an IFVG. All right, and then you take your trade from, it just gives a confluence actually. All right, if it does not happen, all right, and if it leaves it right here, we have a higher probability chance that we might tap once again into the key level, meaning we will see this kind of pattern during this time. If there is an IFVG, sorry, there is an FVG which fails to flip during the manipulation leg. Okay, so I hope you guys understand. I know it was a jumbling conversation, and I know it was a difficult concept to understand, but I'll make it clear once again, once another video I'll make with examples. But this was the whole idea of it. You have a range, okay, you have a range, 5 a.m., 9 a.m. opens up, key level right here, Q2 of the 4-hour range, Q2 of the 4-hour range, meaning from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. all right. We manipulate in the second quarter, again we touch the key level, we have a change in the state of delivery during the Q3 of the 4-hour time frame, and then we expand. This one particular scenario makes it higher probability. If you guys are hitting your stop losses again and again like I used to hit, all right, this was the missing piece, this one particular thing. Like, you know, you would have heard a lot of time the secrets of time, and what are the characteristics of time. This is time, and this should come before the price action. All right, so I hope you understood. If you have any doubts about this one particular thing which I mentioned about the FVG flipped into IFVG, I will mention a link in the description of one of my really close friend, and I call him my mentor as well. His name is Hamza. In his group, and I'll link his channel as well, I discovered this one particular idea of an FVG flipping into an IFVG, and then it becomes higher probability. And if it's not flipped into an higher IFVG, we might see a double tap into the key level. All right, so until next time guys, good luck and good trading.